We begin tonight with the latest on a wildfire that's burning in northern Arizona. The White Sage Fire is burning near Jacob Lake, not far from the Arizona-Utah border. It has now grown to 1,000 acres tonight, and there is still no containment. And tonight, the fire is prompting several evacuation orders.
According to the Coconino County Sheriff's Office, all areas north of Jacob Lake are on go status, meaning if you're watching us right now, it's time to go. You've got to get out. The same goes for all areas south of Jacob Lake to Forest Service Road 212. The north rim of the Grand Canyon National Park is also being evacuated. Meanwhile, Highway 89A is closed in both directions between Fredonia and Bitter Springs. You can get more information right now by going to our website, 12news.com.
New at 10, a West Valley man has been getting fined by his HOA for giving out free water bottles to anyone who needs them. But now he's fighting back, calling for the removal of some of those board members. Good evening, and thanks so much for joining us for 12 News at 10. I'm Kadiva Devine.
I'm Mark Curtis. We first brought this story to you last fall when David Martin first started receiving those fines from his HOA in Goodyear, and the fines haven't stopped.
12 News journalist Chase Golightly is joining us live in Goodyear with more on this water bottle battle. Chase?
Caribe, Mark, that homeowner has this cooler filled with chilled water bottles out in front of his home day and night. And now he wants 3 HOA board members removed. But he says it's not just this water bottle battle that has he and dozens of others wanting to make this dramatic change. For the past 5 years,
you want water or ice?
David Martin has had this in his driveway. A cooler filled with chilled water bottles, giving them out to anyone who needs them.
It's really for the drivers, it's for the families, it's for the kids. It's to do something positive in a world that needs it.
A simple gesture, getting him fined $100 a month from his HOA. According to the HOA's management group, advertising free water out in the open goes against the community's rules and regulations.
I stand firm on the fact that I'm not paying the fines, the cooler's not going anywhere.
With many neighbors on his side.
I thought that was kind of ridiculous.
Now he's fighting back. On Thursday, a vote was held to remove 3 board members. Martin started the initiative, and Canyon Trails board member Darren Riley says there were enough signatures gathered to push forward to the vote. While the water bottle debacle sparked this battle, it's not the only issue residents have with their HOA.
Like broken benches, graffiti on occasion. The response time was just taking way too long.
I think it's not having the ability to voice their concerns and have problems fixed.
During the meeting, the 2 board members whose seats are not on the line said they received a total of 210 ballots from homeowners, with the majority in support of the removal, announcing that starting Friday morning, those 3 board members are gone. But this may actually lead to a legal battle. Those 3 board members don't accept the results because they claim Martin didn't actually receive enough signatures. They say on Wednesday they held an emergency meeting to cancel this vote because of the lack of signatures.
But you're saying no, that petition was valid?
I'm saying to my understanding, absolutely.
They also don't accept the results because there wasn't any notice given to the community about this vote, and if those 210 ballots are actually enough for a community that has more than 1,000 homes, calling into question the legality of everything that happened Thursday. A new fight Martin is ready to face.
I know there's going to be a legal battle. We're preparing for it even right now. Do I know what that entails? No. Do I know the cost? No. But we are going to fight, and it's not just about water. It's about the community as a whole.
Now, I did ask if those board members wanted to speak with us on camera about this entire situation, but they said they cannot public comment, or they can't provide public comment at this time, saying that they have to speak with their attorney first. Of course, we'll be sure to keep you updated as this whole situation develops. For now, we're live in Goodyear. Chase Golightly, 12 News.
All right, Chase, thanks. Meteorologist Lindsay Riley is here with our weather impact forecast. These are good days for someone who's generous enough to hand out cold water.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. 110s again today. We didn't quite hit the record, but we did top out at 113. Now the excessive heat warning is over, but we're still going to remain hot and above average through the weekend. Highs are going to be right around 110 each day through Sunday. Right now, we're about 10 degrees off of the high, but still in the triple digits across much of the valley right now. Sunrise Sunrise time is at 5:27, and we're going to start off yet again in the 90s. That'll be the 7th time this year where we have our morning lows in the 90s, and we'll continue to climb by 9 a.m. We're already up to 95, a little bit breezy out there tomorrow, and then around 11 a.m. that's when we'll hit 100 degrees. 2 p.m. we're at 106 and 110 at about 4 o'clock. A few 20 to 25 mile per hour gusts, and then very similar conditions heading into the weekend, a high of 110 Saturday and Sunday. Mark?
Lynn's, thanks. The search for a missing swimmer at Lake Pleasant has come to an end tonight. Deputies say they've recovered the body of Arthur Kolodzinski. The 74-year-old disappeared Sunday while swimming near South Barker Island. Witnesses told 911 dispatchers that he was struggling to get back to his boat and was yelling for help before he slipped under and never resurfaced.
Meanwhile, police are now pursuing neglect charges after a 12-year-old girl drowned in a backyard pool in Peoria. The girl was pulled from an inflatable pool near 75th Avenue in Peoria yesterday afternoon. Crews rushed the girl to the hospital where she later died of her injuries. Investigators say the child had disabilities. And while no arrests have been made, the case is now in the hands of the Maricopa County attorney.
A northern Arizona town is scrambling for emergency help after the state launched an investigation into the ambulance service that they've been using for decades. Fredonia, Arizona has relied on EMS services from neighboring Kane County, Utah for 40 years. But that's now at risk after a complaint was filed by the nearby Page Fire Department claiming that Kane County was operating illegally without an Arizona certification. If that service is lost and someone in Fredonia had some sort of a medical emergency, they would have to find their own way to the hospital or wait 45 minutes for a Colorado City ambulance, assuming one was available.
I don't think they understand how serious this is to the citizens here in this town. I mean, without any ambulance service, probably a third of our citizens are elderly. A lot of them are on oxygen.
Kane County says that it's tried to get certified in Arizona, but has run into one delay after another. In the meantime, Fredonia's mayor, who you just saw, has declared a state of emergency. So for now, Kane crews can continue responding. Arizona Department of Health Services says they'll continue to investigate.
Multiple suspects are behind bars tonight, accused of running a sophisticated, organized retail theft operation. The Phoenix Police Department has been investigating this group for well over a year and says they are linked to hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of stolen merchandise, primarily from Bath and Body Works. 12 News journalist Bianca Bono is joining us live outside the Phoenix Police Department. And Bianca, how did this operation work?
Police say a Glendale couple was in charge. They would pay people to steal from Bath and Body Works, and then they turned their living room into a storefront.
Their living room was set up like a retail store.
It's hard to believe, but the Phoenix Police Department is talking about this Glendale home.
You were invited to shop around. When you made a purchase, they went so far as to wrap it up in a Bath and Body Works paper shopping bag, just like you would have at a real store.
The only problem? Investigators say all of the products were stolen.
None of it was legitimate.
The extensive investigation started back in 2023 when loss prevention at a Valley Bath and Body Works location notified police that a group was coming into their store and clearing out their shelves in a matter of seconds.
When it's scaring customers, employees are running for the back type of thing, you realize that this is a serious thing.
Police say that same crew managed to steal more than $160,000 in merchandise, primarily from Bath and Body Works stores in Arizona, Texas, and Nevada.
We found them primarily selling this merchandise to a married couple in Glendale.
That couple, police say, is Yuli Digante Vigueras and Neftali Santiago Garcia.
It is part of a much bigger problem that affects prices, public safety, and the health of our local economies.
Police say they were also working with Marcos Ortega Hernandez, who worked for a trucking company that delivered to Bath and Body Works. Officials believe he stole around $200,000 worth of cargo and was paid $72,000 $4,000 by the couple for the illegal transactions.
Marcos had been holding a garage sale every weekend where he would have tables full of stolen merchandise to sell.
As for that couple, police say they advertised the stolen goods on OfferUp, Facebook Marketplace, and TikTok.
Pues siento feo, miro su casa y pues me da tristeza.
Rosa Sepulveda lives right next door and considered Yuli a friend. She knew about her living room storefront, but says she was shocked to see police show up in their neighborhood and learn that the items were stolen.
Yo me quedé muy sorprendida porque se llenó como de unos 10 policías, detectives igual, entre todo.
Phoenix police have arrested 7 people accused of physically stealing the products, the truck driver and the Glendale couple, warning that they are actively investigating other organized retail crime operations in Arizona.
So you can either go out there and make an honest living, or you can keep looking over your shoulder wondering if your name is next on our list.
And police also have a message for consumers. Be a smart shopper. If you see someone selling a large amount of brand new items from a store at a much cheaper price, you might be funding a criminal. We're live in Phoenix tonight. Bianca Bono, 12 News.
Bianca, thanks. As of today, law enforcement across the state can request a new type of emergency alert aimed at finding people who go missing but aren't covered by either an amber or a silver alert. It's called the Turquoise Alert. It was created as part of Emily's Law, named in honor of Emily Pike. The 14-year-old was found brutally murdered back in February. Initially, the bill only applied to missing tribal members, but lawmakers expanded it, and DPS will now send the alert for anyone under the age of 65 who goes missing under suspicious circumstances. Police also have to exhaust all other resources before issuing the alert.